Would somebody please tackle 14 for Arizona? That's the difference in the football game. He was amazing, and should be National Player of the Week. Phenomenal player, and I think they found their quarterback now. He's a phenomenal player. So I'll take any questions.
Coach, you have a guy like Tate who really just performs in such a manner that really anyone, I think, could have predicted. But when you have a team like Arizona really going off script offensively, how do you even adjust to that defensively mid-game?
Well, we have to tackle 14. You know, we had him hemmed up, made him change direction. We stopped the original play multiple times, and he just outruns us. And we missed him a few times. He made some great plays. Of course, there's some things we could have done better, coached better, but we just couldn't tackle him. The offense did everything they could. About his fourth time out there, I was like, crud, I don't know if we're ever going to get this kid down. We did everything we could. We tried. We've got to do a better job of getting us. We've got to do a better job on defensive corral on the quarterback. So I told the offense, we're going to have to run the ball. We're going to have to keep them off the field as best we can. And basically we just turned about halfway through the second quarter, except when we had to kick the field goal. Everything was 4-down territory. I mean, everywhere on the field, because we weren't going to stop him. You could just tell it, and he was dynamic.
Have you ever had a game or experienced that
No.
coaching where you've ever not even been able to touch the guy?
No, never been in a situation like that. A couple times against Kaepernick, but they pulled him earlier than that. We couldn't score against Nevada. They were so good at that time. You know, that's when they were like 8th or 9th in the country when I was at San Jose. But yeah, there was a couple plays we couldn't touch Kaepernick. But that was he was a heck of a player, and we got to get a better scheme when we play him next year to somehow corral him. There's no doubt about it.
Mike, considering the success they had on offense, was there some thought about doing an onside kick there after the last score, even with 5 or so minutes left?
Yeah, there was, and in a 3-point situation, I guess I was hoping that we had him on the 1 3rd down, and he threw a pass, and ran an option pass and held it and draw us to it, and that was just a great play by him. Yeah, we talked about it. I even talked about doing it at 11 minutes. Thought about it because we hadn't stopped them, but I said if I do that and we don't get it, we might just. And I knew our offense had some momentum and that, but and sure enough, the next play he dashes through the middle and goes. He threw a pass, whatever. Yeah, I was thinking about, is there any way we could just not even have them go out there? Yeah, we talked about a couple different things, thought about trying, and maybe should have tried because they were going to score anyway.
Seems like this is a game that could be demoralizing, but you guys hung in there and fought till
Right.
pretty much the final minute. Do you see that kind of?
Yeah, I don't think our guys are demoralized. They're really dejected. We've lost 2 heartbreakers in a row, really, down to the wire, and that's the way the Pac-12 games are going to go. Last year, I think we won 5 of them like that, right? So we'll eventually win some more, and hopefully we can do that this week. They kept playing hard and kept fighting, kept going, and so I was pleased with that.
Mike, I knew this was sort of a foregone conclusion before the year, but Phillip Lindsay getting the all-purpose yards mark. In a game like this, he kind of refused to even talk about it. He was so upset. But from your perspective, just his place in the program now, what does that mean?
Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me of that. I knew it was right around the corner, and I'm glad you told me that. No, it's awesome. For what Phillip has done for our program, for the University of Colorado, the way he represents the University of Colorado, the way he represents the state of Colorado, for him to do that, go down in the history books forever. It'll be hard to break that all-purpose yard. It's stood for a long time, hasn't it? And he was going to add, he's got at least 7 more games. So that's what we hope. So he could put it far in the area where they can bring him back every year and say, "Here's Phillip Lindsay back." His hair will be gray sticking up by then, I'm really happy for Phillip and how he battled and how he fought. He was the first one talking to the team after the game. in the locker room about what we needed to do and how we needed to do it. And, the key now is you don't point fingers. That's what I talked to them about. You bond together. If you go close together, as good as we got some stuff going on offense, we won't play that bad again on defense, and we'll be able to make some hay here. So that's what we got to do. But if you start pointing fingers and griping and moaning, you won't be able to.
Anything specifically Khalil Tate was doing that was so hard to defend?
No.
How tough was this loss?
It was tough. I mean, it was a hard-fought game. Arizona's a good team. They had a great quarterback. But at the end of the day, it comes down to Colorado. It's all about Colorado. And for us, we got to go back to the drawing board, and we got to go and just tweak little things here and there and go get a win. And that's what we're going to do. We're in this together. Coaches, players. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. And we're going to get it done.
Phil, as one of the leaders on the team, you're obviously one of the leaders last year. You know how to take the team. What has to change for you guys moving forward? Because I know you know how to change it.
I mean, it just comes down to you need to get breaks. And that's just in any football game. It's whoever's going to get the most breaks. Whether it's a fumble, whether it's a kick return to the house for us, it's the little things that matter and the little things that are hurting us. But like I said, we got a couple of young players. We got a couple of people that are filling in, and we're gonna be good. We're gonna be okay at the end of the day. And whether you guys believe it or not, it's irrelevant. We don't care. At the end of the day, as long as we believe it, that's all that matters.
After what you did last year, where you took the program last year, do you feel like this team's underachieving, and how frustrating is that?
I mean, you have to understand, when you have people go, you have people leave the NFL, you got to try to bring more people in. It takes time. I mean, that's it's for any team. Like, we're gonna be all right, like it is. If you guys don't like it, you guys don't have to be here. So we're gonna be all right.
Chris, kind of a bittersweet game for you. Walk us through those 2 touchdown grabs that you had.
Just being ready when my number was called on. That's all it is. We planned for a lot of these plays, so it's not like these were out of the blue, but I was just being ready when I was called upon and doing it for my brothers.